Hey guys, what's up? My name is Bharat. You're watching iGyaan. Today we are checking out three earphones that are really popular and in the same price bracket approximately at just around 10,000 rupees. Are they good? Are they better than each other? Which one is the best? We're going to find out in this video. So let's quickly get started. So to start off, we have the Sony Linbuds S. At the time of making this video, they're selling on Amazon for 13,999. The next one we are checking out are the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, not the 2R, the Buds Pro 2. These, at the time of making this video for the black color again, are priced at 11,999. So basically 12,000. So 14,000, 12,000, and the Nothing Ear 2, these are priced at 10,000. I don't even need to look that up. So 2,000 rupees apart, but offering the same kind of features. So you've got noise cancellation, noise cancellation, noise cancellation. You've got customizable EQ, customizable EQ, customizable EQ. You've got low latency, low latency, low latency. So you've got all of those features built into all of these earphones. So how do they sound? How do they fit? All of those things we're going to talk about in this video. Now, as far as design is concerned, all three of these are also very different. The Sony has a very compact size and design for the earbud. The case itself is a vertical case, so it slips into your pockets quite easily. It's also fairly slim. If you have a fairly large coin pocket, this will fit in there, but it is definitely thicker than the OnePlus Buds. These also have a completely different earbud design. So this is more AirPod-esque. So it's got a long stem, but a in-ear style design. All of these are in-ear earphones. This has a plastic plus metal finish, which looks great. And the case itself is a very slim case with rounded edges. So it slips into pockets quite easily. The Nothing Ear have a very familiar design, so they're almost identical to last year's design with a little bit of change on the earbud itself, but more or less a stem design, a very short stem, but that sort of design. And the case is still square and boxy. It's still got the fidget spinner vibe with the dimple, and you've got a new protected base layer. But overall, still the biggest in terms of size in your pocket, the Nothing Ear 2. As far as waterproofing is concerned, the Sony earbuds are IPX4, that's the earbuds, and nothing's been mentioned for the case. The OnePlus Buds Pro 2, the earphones themselves are IP55, whereas the case itself is IPX4. As far as the Nothing Ear 2s are concerned, the buds themselves are IP54, which is less than the OnePlus Buds Pro 2. But the case itself is IP55. So as far as a combination of both the case and earbuds, the Nothing Ear 2 definitely wins the waterproofing. As far as materials are concerned, all three of them are fairly well built and have plastic constructions. The OnePlus does have a little bit of a metal finish over here, which looks nice. And as far as Sony is concerned, they make most of their products, including their packaging, from recycled material. So they've got that going for them. And they include a whole host of ear tips. So does OnePlus, and so does Nothing. So you get medium, large, and small on all three of these earphones. So as far as battery life is concerned, all three of them have different claims as well. Sony claims a 20-hour battery with noise cancellation on. The Nothing Ear 2 claims a 22.5-hour battery life with ANC on. And the OnePlus Buds, they have the most amount of battery, the Buds Pro 2. They claim a battery life of 40 hours with ANC on. And you'll find that all three of these perform more or less close to what they claim, which is fantastic, especially considering that you can now have in-ear style earphones running for the entire day. They also all support fast charging, with all of them giving different versions of their quick charge capabilities, so that you can charge for 10 minutes and get a few hours of playback. As far as fit and comfort is concerned, I have to say that the OnePlus Buds feel the best in the ear. They have a really comfortable fit and they're extremely lightweight as well. So once you put them in your ear, you have little or no feeling of the earbuds being there, and they're very comfortable for long periods of time. Because of the design of the Sony Linbuds S, you do feel them in your ear because they're designed to sort of fit in the ear canal. So you definitely feel them around your ear all the time. And they're fairly large, so they're constantly pushing on your ear, and that's how they also give you a snug fit. While this is not uncomfortable, but it's not as comfortable as the OnePlus Buds Pro 2. So with the Nothing Ear, the depth of the earphone is not as much as the ones on the OnePlus Buds Pro. So these sit a little towards the outside of the ear, and if you sort of push them in all the way, you feel the stem right next to your ear. so the stem is constantly touching you. Again, not uncomfortable, but not as comfortable as the OnePlus Buds Pro 2. As far as the microphone is concerned, all three of these have a pretty good microphone, and they also have their inbuilt noise cancellation into the microphone. We've tested all of these for quite a while, and they're great for calls, especially long duration phone calls. But here's a sample of all three of them so that you can gauge for yourself what you think. So this is the audio from the Sony Linbuds S is microphone. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. 60 zippers were quickly picked from the woven jute bag. So this is the audio from the OnePlus Buds Pro 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. 60 zippers were quickly picked from the woven jute bag. So this is the audio from the microphone of the Nothing Ear 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. 60 zippers were quickly picked from the woven jute bag. Now that was a quick sample from all three of the microphones. What we noticed was that the Nothing earphones do tend to sort of cancel out noise quite a lot, so they also interfere with the voice a little bit. The other two do a fairly good job of capturing the microphone audio, and you get an overall good result. So microphones on all three of these are pretty good, with Nothing being a little aggressive on the noise cancellation side. Let's talk about the audio from the earphones themselves. The Sony are the most expensive earphones, and they seem to have a really well-balanced sound. In isolation, apart from all of the other earphones, Sony sound really well-balanced, and a wide acoustic range is available in the Sony Linbuds S. They're also not extremely loud out of the box, which means that they don't sound tinny, and all three bands of sound equalization are well balanced on the basic profile. You can download the Sony headphones app and customize the audio quite a lot, and you do get a whole lot of bass from the earphones if you so choose to get it. So you do have that option built in. The Sony Linbuds S also offer low latency, so whether you're listening to music, watching content, or playing games, all of those are extremely well managed in the sound profile. Now, I mentioned in isolation for the Sony Linbuds S is because when you listen to the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, the audio is almost identical, but much more enhanced. So what you're getting is higher levels of bass. You're also getting much more volume from the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, and you're getting a really comfortable sound. Nothing is extremely pitchy or tinny, and the sound profile is extremely well balanced. You also have custom profiles, so you can customize the equalizer in the Hey Melody app, which is available on both Android as well as iOS. Or if you have a OnePlus device, you can go into the settings and customize everything from the main settings panel as well. The sound profile allows you to customize levels of equalization, but you also have control over your bass levels, and we didn't hear any kind of distortion on any kind of audio. These also offer 54 milliseconds of low latency, which means that for gaming, for music, or for content, these will work well. You do have to turn on the low latency mode specifically in the app, so make sure to do that if you're using this for any kind of low latency application. For the Nothing earphones, you're getting a really well balanced sound, but the overall volume of the earphones is lesser than both of these. They also seem to be more, like we mentioned in our review, more poised towards offering a lot of bass and a lot of highs, and less poised towards offering mids. I would recommend that you go through their custom hearing profile, which allows you to set your age, and it analyzes your ear and designs a map, which then improves the audio quality considerably, but I will still push up the mids all the way to 6 to get the best audio from this, with the highs being at 0 and the bass being at about 3. That gives you the best profile. Of course, you can use their pre-built profiles that you can with the OnePlus as well, with the Dyne audio profiles that are built in. But with the Nothing earphones, I would recommend a custom ear mapping first with the custom sound profile depending on your age, and then pushing the earphones quite a lot. Even after all of that, the volume on these remains the lowest out of these two. So I will have to say that the OnePlus definitely takes it in a good value proposition with respect to audio, with respect to the quality of the sound, and with respect to the customization and the bass that you're getting. So OnePlus Buds Pro 2 definitely take it. I would say Sony comes in second and the Nothing earphones come in third. That doesn't mean that they're bad, either of these. That just means that these sound better, at least in our testing. As far as noise cancellation is concerned, all three of these have built-in noise cancellation, and you can, again, control it from the app, or you can control it directly from the earphone by setting up different tap options or pinch options, depending on what earphone you're using. Now, as far as Noise cancellation is concerned, we tried 4 different types of sounds: air conditioning sound, a drill machine, a vacuum cleaner, and a coin drop. I can't hear it. In all 4 of these, the Sony as well as the OnePlus Buds Pro 2 offered similar noise cancellation, whereas you could hear more sound in the Nothing Ear 2s. Now, in comparison, in certain aspects, especially in the AC droning, the Sony earphones performed better than the OnePlus earphones. In the coin drop, the OnePlus earphones performed better than the Sony earphones. But in none of the 4 tests did the Nothing earphones Ear 2 earphones perform better than any of these 2. So as far as noise cancellation concerned, all 3 of these do offer noise cancellation, but I would say you should pick Sony or OnePlus if you're looking for the better noise cancellation. Sony also offers a lot of customizations in the noise cancellation as well. They do have adaptive noise cancellation, and they do also have things like speak to chat, where you start talking and it automatically turns off noise cancellation, so you can have a conversation with people. Those features also work great on the Sony earphones. So if you're looking for using them while doing work or whatever, then that feature definitely puts these on top. Now, all 3 of these earphones are well matched when it comes to features and price, but they do offer up differences. So these one offer up differences in terms of design, and they're definitely the cheapest out of these. So you do expect them to perform less, but they don't actually do that. You have a different sound profile with a lot of emphasis on bass and treble. You have better waterproofing than the other 2 earphones, and you have an emphasis on noise cancellation for the microphone. You do have a little lesser sound, and I would say the quality of sound is lesser, but they're also 4,000 rupees cheaper than our sort of most expensive earphone. So I would say that the Nothing earphones do balance themselves out as far as price to feature combination is concerned. The OnePlus Buds Pro 2 are surprisingly coming out on top in our tests. They're extremely comfortable. They work well with both Android as well as iOS. They have a really good sound profile, a really good microphone, low latency, good noise cancellation, as well as decent waterproofing, even though it's not as good as the Nothing earphones. But the case does offer IPX4, and then the earphones themselves offer IP55, which is great as well. The Sony, while being the most expensive, have the most diverse set of features. Not as loud as the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, but a really well balanced and a really sort of soothing sound profile. Lots of customizations in the app and lots of controls, along with a lot of recycled materials. So those are your things. All of them do offer up their own features. I would say if you were to pick one, I would definitely recommend the OnePlus Buds Pro 2 out of these 3, because they offer up better battery life and better volumes, and they're really comfortable for long periods of time. That's it for our video. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you haven't already, make sure to turn that bell notification icon to all so that you get all our notifications. This has been Bharat. I'll see you guys in the next one.